What's going on, everybody? It's Friday, the 1st of the month, March, day 1. It's been a minute. Welcome back to Foxy Games UK. I'm Fox, your reliable source of aggregated video game news, speculation and rampant rumour. My apologies for the lack of content this week. Some of you will know I have a full-time job and YouTube isn't quite at the point where I can call it a day working for the man and stay home ready to produce content 6 days per week. Though believe me when I say I'd love to do YouTube full-time, since reporting on, discussing and playing video games is my absolute passion. Besides, was there really that much exciting news post Pokemon Sword and Shield, whatever? Anyway, putting the world's smallest violin away for the time being, let's get into some news. So new developments have unfolded regarding Microsoft's Xbox service going to multiple platforms. Yeah, multiple platforms except for PlayStation. I don't know, maybe Sony's PlayStation Now game streaming service has something to do with it. And so, Xbox Gamer Core or Game Core details have apparently leaked via data mining source via Thurrott.com, courtesy of Mr. Brad Sams. Now, here's the key to Xbox's future, at least according to the platform holder Microsoft. Yes, it appears Xbox One games will be fully installable and playable natively on PCs, and that's going to be a thing, given even less reason to pick up an Xbox if you're one of the many PC gamers on the planet, as if you needed a reason not to anyway. And of course, Nintendo Switch is heavily rumored to get the Game Pass app. Even Xbox-centric podcast IGN Unlocked has covered this, and they seem pretty convinced that the many rumors have weight to them. So E3 2019 is going to be revelatory. Let me tell you, Sony won't be there, but there still seems to be a whole lot taking place there this June. It's probably time for the doubters to leave the denial at the door. Xbox is definitely transitioning to a service-based business model. There will inevitably really come a time when Microsoft ceased to produce console hardware, negating the necessity of owning an Xbox-branded console to access its game library. And Microsoft's head of gaming, Phil Spencer, has intimated that fixing the Windows Store is his absolute priority, which likely means Xbox Live and Windows Store will merge. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And in other news, this time sourced via VentureBeat.com, Sony and longtime first-party studio Guerrilla Games must be over the moon right now because Horizon Zero Dawn sales have passed 10 million copies sold some 2 years post-launch. Here's the full story. So, Sony and developer Guerrilla Games announced today that the open-world Horizon Zero Dawn has now sold over 10 million copies worldwide, and Horizon Zero Dawn launched for PlayStation 4 on February 28 in 2017, some 2 years ago. PlayStation 4 has had a lot of hits, but most of those have been based on established franchises like Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and God of War. Even Marvel's Spider-Man, which is a guaranteed seller, which is not a sequel to a previous game, also had a lot of name recognition behind it. Now, last year Horizon hit the 7.6 million sold mark, even though the title was an older one back in 2018, and this early part of 2019, Horizon Zero Dawn has still managed to shift a whopping 2.4 million more copies. Now, Guerrilla Games managing director Herman Hull celebrated the milestone on the PlayStation blog by sharing some fan art, some cosplay, and development details about Horizon. Now, here's a quote. "On behalf of the entire Guerrilla studio here in Amsterdam, I would like to thank you for making these last 2 years fly by. A sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn seems likely. It's just a question of where and when it'll show up. Will it be on PS4? I doubt that very much. Horizon Zero Dawn is pretty much guaranteed to be an early release for the still officially unannounced PlayStation 5. But what say you? Let us know in the comments." Okay, and our last news item of the video. So quite a few of my Twitter followers have reached out to me over this next news item, and there's been quite the activity on social media over the past 24 hours regarding first-party studio Naughty Dog and their stealthy, unassuming talent working away on its highly anticipated sequel, The Last of Us Part 2. That much we knew already, right? However, the big news story is that The Last of Us Part 2 may just launch in time for Hallows Eve, also known as Halloween. coming courtesy of our friend and fellow Brit Adam Llewellyn via lootgaming.com, a pretty cool game news outlet, and you should check it out. But here's where it all gets really interesting. So it looks like we finally have a plausible and believable release date for Naughty Dog's upcoming The Last of Us Part 2. The sequel is hotly anticipated, and PlayStation gamers worldwide are absolutely desperate to get their hands on 2013's undisputed Game of the Year. Now, the Peruvian gaming retailer Lore Gamers has issued this promotional material for the game, which seems to suggest it is coming in 2019, around the fall. Now, with all the rumours and leaks, this should be taken with a million pinches of salt. Nice touch, Adam. And until Sony or Naughty Dog officially reveal a release date, then there's no real reason to put the wheels of hype in motion, given that Sony has just recently had a private press conference where details were revealed about upcoming titles, including confirmation they'd release in the fiscal year 2020. So then, really, genuinely, do we believe we'll see The Last of Us Part 2 in October? Let us know what you think, and we will be playing Joel and Ellie's next tale in the next 8 months, sooner rather than later. And much like Adam, I truly know that I am hyped. But what say you? Let us know in the comments, and do share your thoughts and opinions on today's news, because that unfortunately brings us to the end of another video. But let's continue the discussion in the comments. And for all your current and next gen news, updates, rumor and rampant speculation, go ahead, hit the like button, spread the word, and oh yes, keep it locked to Foxy Games UK. Remember, all relevant links where applicable can be found in this video's description. Subscribe to Foxy Games UK. Remember to hit the notification bell so you never miss content. Thumbs up if you like it here, that's fundamentally important, and help us reach more like-minded gamers simply by sharing this video. Consider supporting Foxy Games UK via Patreon, and or grab yourself a Foxy Games UK branded t-shirt or hoodie, available in various colours and designs. You'll find both links in this video's description. Appreciate the support. So, from here on, you'll catch me this evening on the RGT podcast over on Cloudbit Gaming, and also on Sunday, the Gamer Couch podcast, each and every Sunday live from 5 PM ET and 10 PM if you're in the UK. Moderated by our very own cat, aka Bullet Hell Honey. Do join us for the Gamer Couch podcast. Okay, so that concludes our time together today. It was great hanging out. Until the next video, remember, play games, not corporations.